What's up guys, and welcome to day 52 of the 100 days RunStreak challenge. My name is Jamie, you are on a marathon experience, and today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons for you to buy a treadmill. Let's go. Just before we start, I'm not trying to fool you. I've actually stopped recording any video for the past 5 days. So today is not actually day 52, it's day 57. I'm recording this video and the 4 next one after the little vacation we had with Margot. I'm only saying that for full transparency, not trying to fool anyone. But something happened on the first day of our vacation, which was the day 52 of this 100 days RunStreak challenge, and I thought it would be worth sharing with you guys. So we had a lot of things to prepare before we depart for our vacation, so I didn't have a time to run in the morning, and after the whole travel, we ended up at this hotel quite late in the afternoon, and with the current time, it's basically dark after 5 p.m. here. And although I packed some running gears, obviously, I didn't actually pack anything for running at night, so I had no headlamp nor anything else to be able to reflect lights, etc. So when we arrived at night at the hotel, I was kind of screwed knowing that I still had to complete my 10k for the day. And although it's always possible to find some road or some small city nearby where you can have some like city lights basically to guide you while you run, etc., it's always kind of a pain when you don't know where you're running and you have to basically follow the lights. And I would have been staring at my watch for the whole run, just begging for those 10k to be over, and it wouldn't have been so much fun. So I was kind of looking for an alternative there. Then I realized that the gym in the hotel actually had a treadmill, and although I think I haven't run on a treadmill for like 2 years at least, I must say that it kind of saved my life on this. So I decided to make this video about the 5 main reasons that having a treadmill could be beneficial for a runner. Most of the reasons that you're going to see are about controlling the environment, because when you have a treadmill, basically you control what's around it as well as how the treadmill works. So basically it gives you more control towards the environment of your run and the run itself. But now, without further ado, let's jump into the different reasons. First one is definitely to avoid bad weather. I mean, when it's super warm outside, or on the opposite, when it's extremely cold or just raining like crazy, snowing. I mean, there's a lot of time where as a runner, I really don't want to go out for a run. And although I try to always motivate myself to go out in the rain, in the cold, in the warm, at the end of the day, if for some of those runs I would have the capability of just saying, okay, no, screw the bad weather, I'm just gonna run in my garage with AC on or heating on, just for the sake of getting this 10k run done, that would be pretty cool. I do think that it's pretty cool to also run sometime under extreme condition, because that makes your body work harder, it creates a better tolerance for you. And if you always run in your little bubble, basically, you might gonna have a hard time next time you want to try to do a race or just to run out with some friends. But overall, having this option of a treadmill in your garage, in some room in your apartment where you control the temperature, control the weather, that's really a good bonus. Number 2, it's obviously flatter. I'm not talking about elevation here, because there are some treadmill that can do some pretty intense elevation uphill. When I mean flat, I mean it's the regular floor, meaning that it will be a lot easier for you to balance yourself, kind of like what you would have on road running, even though sometimes on road you have little bumps and stuff. And obviously the worst step would be trail running, where you literally have holes and a lot of different terrain, and treadmill is basically the opposite of that, where you have a perfectly flat surface. Number 3, you can choose exactly the elevation you want. I know a lot of mountain train runners are actually using those extreme treadmill where we can put like a hard elevation. Actually, in the hotel there was a guy doing this exact training just next to me while I was running this 10k. That could be pretty cool. I mean, sometimes when you're chasing elevation, and I can talk about this because where I live in the UK there is not much hills nearby. I can find some, but it's always like 100 meters elevation and maximum. But if I wanted to do like 1,000 meters of elevation without having to run 20k to get that, I'll probably have to have a treadmill or do just some stupid hill reps. But sometimes treadmill could just be more practical for this. Also, you can control the exact pace that you're running at, and you can set up some intervals where the pace would be increased and then decreasing, etc., doing those intervals, peaks that you want, and those will be all set up in the machine. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is basically to keep up the pace. Sometimes it could be harder when you're out there with your watch and you're trying to run, look at your watch and say, okay, I'm at the right pace, or no, I'm not, I need to go faster or slower. And then it's the end of the interval, you click, you go to this rest time, and then again, it could be harder. When you are with the machine, everything is set up. Only thing you have to do is to keep up with the pace that the treadmill is giving you. Number 5 is the ease of use. There are so many constraints in our life that sometimes prevent us from going for a workout or for a run. With the treadmill, you're basically getting rid of all of those excuses and all of those obstacles because it's right there. It's super easy. You literally just need 30 seconds to get into your garage or your gym, get your 10K, 5K, get your training done, and that's it. The shower is right there. You are in the comfort of your house. It's very easy, basically. You have no excuses not to be able to attend this run. That's it, guys. Those are the 5 main reasons I think you should be buying a treadmill for. I personally don't own one yet, but if I had more space in my house, I would definitely consider having like an extra room for a gym. And if I had this extra room, I would definitely look into buying a treadmill because that would be a good ease of use and sometimes also allow me to control a little better the environment for my run. And especially when you're doing a run streak like I'm doing, there are some days that you just don't want to get it messy, you don't want to go out, you don't want to find a new route. You just want to go and get those 10K done as quickly as possible. So in those conditions, I would clearly like to have a treadmill I can go to. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you also have a treadmill or you're considering to buy one, feel free to share this video or comment down below and ask any question you might have regarding the purchase of this treadmill. If you have some advice to give to all the other people on the channel that are considering buying one, go ahead and also comment down below. Regarding the RunStreak updates, on day 52, my weight was at 77.5 kilograms, which is about 171 pounds. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm recording those 5 days later, and I just want to make clear that those 5 days were vacation and I didn't really eat what I should have eaten those days. So you can expect the weight to go up slightly in the next days. Regarding the run, as mentioned, it was on a treadmill. I just did a basic 10K, just around 57 minutes, and that was really easy to get it done. Honestly, I think running on a treadmill could be somehow a little boring, but at the same time, it's also very easy and it's a good way to get your 10K done, and that's another 10K in the books. By the way, if you are joining the channel right now, I am in the middle of a 100 days RunStreak challenge where I run a 10K every single day. I also upload a video on YouTube every single day about tips, advice, and feedback on this challenge. So if you want to be part of the journey, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you tomorrow.